We are at a slab warehouse today. I absolutely love going slab shopping because this might be the design geek in me, but honestly, it's kind of like walking in an art gallery because Mother Nature is quite the artist, and these slabs are truly jaw-droppingly beautiful. I mean, I will walk through slabs and I feel like I just absolutely have to touch each one. It's kind of a weird thing, and I warn whatever salesperson, I'm like, I just have to touch every single one because they're all so unique. But one of the biggest paralyzing points that we notice with homeowners, with clients, is when they have to find and select their countertop, and their contractor will send them into these slab warehouses just completely blind. And so I want to walk you through kind of a few of the ins and outs of when you walk into these slab warehouses, because they're typically huge and there are so many stones in there. Where I am right now, if you're in the Dallas area, this is called Burlington Design Gallery. It's one of my favorite slab warehouses for many reasons, but one that is unique to this place and a few others is that they are completely upfront on the cost of stones. When you're purchasing stones for countertop, it's a really interesting industry, and that the price is typically really hidden because you're getting it through your fabricator. Here, they go ahead and slap on the retail price of every single stone. And so it makes it immediately easier for you as a homeowner or as a client to completely disregard certain stones or select certain stones based on your budget. But I understand that them doing this is actually really rare. So when it comes to price points and you're walking in a slab warehouse, find a sales rep. Highly, highly recommend this. They know their stuff. So you're gonna wanna tell them, hey, I've got $5,000 for countertops, and my contractor told me I need probably 2 slabs. Can you guide me in the right direction? They're not gonna go show you that $15,000 marble slab. If you have $5,000, they're not gonna show you the $800 builder grade granite. They're gonna be able to really guide you on your selection. So use your sales reps at these slab warehouses. Okay, a couple other things that when you're walking in and you're, a lot of the language and lingo that's being used and thrown around is 2 cm versus 3 cm. What does that mean and where do you start? So on some of these, this one is actually a porcelain. You can see 1.2, which is, of course I picked the one that is really, really unusual here, but 2 cm and 3 cm are kind of the standards. 2 cm you'll see most often on marble countertops. It's 3 cm it's the thickness is what that means, how thick it is. 3 cm is kind of the gold standard for what you want for your kitchen. Bathrooms as well, but 2 cm you can really get away in bathrooms. Or if you're going to do an edging, what's called a mitered edge, so you want that really, really thick looking edge. It's not a whole stone that's actually cut, it's where it's cut and then mitered against it. So 2 cm, 3 cm doesn't matter if you're wanting that really, really beefy edge. So that's what 2 cm and 3 cm mean. So we have a couple other videos where we kind of really break down the pros and cons of your primary types of stones, quartz, marble, and granite. So make sure you catch those for the ins and outs of the different types. But when you walk through here, I highly recommend that you come with an idea of what kind of paint colors you want for your cabinets. Bring swatches with you. As I'm walking through here, I see where people have actually laid down some of their selections. You want to make sure when you're walking through a slab warehouse that you bring some of the options for the selections that you're wanting, the backsplash, the paint color, hardware. Hold it up to the stones. Please, you guys, do not select your stones just from an image online. There are so many nuances in the colors of stone, and with especially like natural stone too, it may look really crisp and white online, and you'll order it and you get it, and it actually will have a really maybe milky white. And so if you've put that next to a really bright white cabinet, it's gonna forever look dirty. So you want to make sure that you bring all of your materials to the slab warehouse to make sure that the colors really coordinate well. I know that it can be really overwhelming looking at all of these, but always highly recommend going into the slab warehouse. If you have a contractor, they will have what's called a fabricator. That's the person who purchases the stones and cuts the stones and installs the stones for you. And so that's where you're primarily going to get the majority of your pricing. Ask your contractor to give you the options of the different suppliers, slab warehouses that you can go to, so you're not just kind of left Googling everything on your own. If you have any questions for me about what to expect in slab warehouses, if you're in the Dallas area, I have some fantastic referrals that I can send you. Again, this is Burlington, one of my favorites. Comment below, ask me any questions, and we will catch you next time.